Today I'm going to look at some cutting and stripping techniques with feathers. So these turkey quills are available in all 11 spring racing colours at Spotlight, and to use them you may be looking for designs perhaps more like these. These are appearing quite a lot in different designs for spring racing this season, and it's not hard at all to turn one of these into one of those. All I've got here is a cutting mat, scissors and a craft knife. Start with this one here, and I'm just going to make a little buddy to go with this one. So using my craft knife, I'm just going to run down along the side of the spine here, nice and quickly, and the feather fronds just come straight off. And then just to get a point, I've got some sharp craft scissors, and it's just a case of cutting along the line that you're after. Now it's up to you whether you want the extra length here or whether the end, which takes colour a little bit differently, you can cut that off if you wish. Look, there we go. So then with two of those you may glue those onto a base, and there's a good start to your fascinator. For something like this one, all I've done is strip all the way up. Any instances where the colour may be affected, if you've just got a marker, you can just colour that back in. This one here was simply a case of stripping not as far as the last one. Sometimes it's easier just to pull those fluffies off. It's well worth making sure your scissors are sharp. A collection of those can be placed almost like petals. We've also got some peacock feathers here today. They're always a popular addition, but the part that people really like about the peacock feather is the eye. So to bring that out, we can simply use our craft knife to get rid of those fronds along the base. It's a good idea to have a bin handy too, because you get a lot of scrap as a result of what you're doing. There we have halfway. You could leave it like that if that's the look you were after, or you can use your scissors just to cut around the top of the eye there as well and really bring it to the fore. There we go. So that's a lot more elegant of a look than the original. You could perhaps leave it on its long stem like that and have it as a pokey out feature, or by cutting it off just at the tip there, you could either layer those perhaps over a base, or even just attach them to a clip and have a very subtle but elegant feature for your spring racing. I also have some stripped coke feathers here, these guys here. Very popular this season, and of course you can use them just as they are. That angular look seems to be really in, so it's not difficult at all just to take your scissors and cut these into a point just like that. And these can be used just to add a little bit of extra height to any design. Here's one we've used where we've got the crinoline loop and just a few of the stripped coke feathers for extra colour. Finally, in the range we've also got the goose feather flower, and this too is absolutely usable as it is, or if you would like to create that angular look again, it's simply a case of cutting the feathers into points. So here's one I've done earlier, and it's just the scissors and a little bit of care in identifying each of the feathers themselves. It's not hard at all, and you can take something which looked good to begin with and make it even better.